Do you find it crazy that as a species we are hardwired to be a community and we're hardwired to be around other people, but individually we are all solitary creatures? Anyway, hello and welcome back to this corner of my room. Obviously I don't normally look like this, but I wanted to film a video and I'm not wearing any makeup, so I've got the sunglasses on and my hair isn't brushed, so it's in a towel. And that is the vibe that we are going for today. It's 9 p.m, okay? The vibes are not there, but I have a hot chocolate, so we'll get there. But no, what I found is that, particularly as an autistic person, I always feel like kind of an alien, not even alienated. I just always feel so like different to every single person in the room. It's so obvious when I am in a room full of neurotypical people who don't understand me. And it's sort of, whenever I'm in that situation, it kind of reminds me why I am alone. And it's a shame because obviously it's very noticeable that humans are, like, we're meant to crave human connection. But I just don't feel like there's much opportunity as an autistic woman to find human connection. For instance, I have friends, but I don't really have many friends that I feel like truly understand me, because I have multiple layers to me, and like I think most people do. But the problem is that I don't feel close enough to many people to like have people know like different parts of me. Like a lot of people that I know just know like a very surface level version of me, and like only like a very few people I feel like have taken the time to get to know me, to discover who I can be like on different levels. Like for instance, I filmed a video with my sister a little while back and she was like, you are quite hard to get to know. And that is, I feel like that's really true, because it's just I don't really have many people that have, I feel like, taken the time to actually get to know the multiple versions of me. I've always said, like sometimes I feel like I'm an alien. So it's like sometimes I feel like I belong somewhere else. And it's like it freaks me out that like planet Earth is supposedly the only planet that is hospitable for humans and like, well, living organisms. And it's just like it that's kind of terrifying to me that we are like alone in this big old universe. We are alone. Like, that's literally it. Like, no one cares what we do. Like, all we do is live. You know? And that can be like a good or bad thing. All we get to do is live, and then one day we die. And no one cares what we do, so we can do whatever we want with our lives. The fact that we are the only planet hospitable for human life is sometimes quite an overwhelming thing to me, to think that we are the only people, the only things alive. And we are alone. But I am a huge believer in the fact that if we are the only living things, then it doesn't matter what we do. Like, for instance, I'm sitting here and I'm filming this video in my pyjamas, in my sunglasses, in a towel, in front of my bed. And it might be embarrassing or whatever. I don't find it embarrassing, but that's the point. It doesn't really matter because no one cares. You know? I mean, because let's be honest. Does this look kind of diva? The answer is yes, by the way. It does. It is. It's like, I don't know why the thought of this scares me, but it's like, does that mean that one day the human race will go extinct and there is nothing there to, like, there's nothing there to kind of commemorate us, not commemorate, like all the important people through history. There's nothing there for people to learn about because there's there's nothing else alive. And so it's like all of these important things throughout history that have helped humans live a better life in the long run won't matter. And I think perhaps maybe that's why it is so important to try and be a good person now, because if you're a good person now and people benefit from you being a good person and people people remember you for the good deeds you did and your good deeds benefit the world. I think that's the most important thing perhaps. What matters is the effects that you have on people's lives. I think it's very important to be a good person, but perhaps maybe we shouldn't be good people just to like benefit from that. Like, no one's gonna remember it, so it doesn't matter who you do it for. It matters that you actually just do it anyway. I also think it's quite a scary thing to be alone. I think I'm an introvert, right? But sometimes I'll have these moments where all I want is to be around people who understand me. Not even necessarily the people who I feel like understand me now. I just want people to understand me. And so I think being alone is quite a scary thing because if you're alone, there's really nothing that can comfort you. I really hope that one day I will have more people. And I do try to actively go out of my way to make friends, but it doesn't always work out for me. I just, not a lot of people already have like established friend groups and they have like established friendships and relationships and they aren't looking for anyone else because not a lot of people are actually as alone as some of us. I am so alone that sometimes I will be that sick of my own company. I started making these videos because I don't have enough people to talk to, and journaling, quite frankly, was not cutting it for me. I had so many friends before I left organised religion because I was raised religious. I had so many friends, and then I left religion like 4 years ago. Was it 4 years ago? 3 years ago. And I lost all my friends. And ever since then, I've been clinging on to the friendships that I have and trying to treasure them for what they are. But sometimes I'll just have these moments where it's like, I just want more. On another note, I posted a video the other day about it was basically about feminism, but the title was Embrace Feminism. No. The title was Reject Feminism, Embrace Misandry. I was not calling myself a misandrist. I was not saying that misandry was an actual constructed thing. My video was about how I thought that if misandry was a real thing, it would benefit women because in my opinion, it would be the only valid pushback to misogyny. Because misogyny is an actual constructed thing that has harmed women for generations. I don't see how being kind and hospitable to people who have oppressed women for generations would be a pushback to misogyny. Someone commented that I'd be divorced and lonely in like 20 years. My video was about men and how marriages, and I said in the video about how a lot of women didn't receive much in terms of love from these men. What's that got to do with me? The very idea was insulting. Bye then.